Good morning, friends. We're going to walk out here to what I call the Blue House, which is our tiny home that my son was going to work on at one time, but right now it's just an outbuilding, and I'm thinking of turning it into my garden slash farm shop and having my educational center out here so that I can teach classes and things like that. So I'm hoping to be able to do that. I don't exactly know what we're going to do with it yet, but I just wanted to take you on a little tour and show you what the tiny house is looking like, what we're in the middle of doing. And it's been on hold for a while because we've just not been able to have the time to actually work on it. So hopefully with the cooling down of the weather, we will get back out here and start working on it again. So let's take a look. So this is what the Blue House is, and it's literally a blue house, and it is a 14 by 40 little blue building. I say little. It's a tiny house, but it's a big tiny house. It actually has a little front porch, which is so cute, as you can see, and it just overlooks the garden and the front yard and everything. So a very beautiful little porch to sit on. Well, let's walk inside. I'm going to shut the door behind me because all of the dogs will come in if I do not do this. So right now it's full of toolboxes and tools and cords and more toolboxes and amps and everything else. Lots of wood piled up over here that we're going to finish the walls with, which is from a friend of mine, and they milled all this wood, and so all the walls are going to be done with this rough cut timber that I have ran through the planer to get it, nice. And where these cracks are, I'm just going to go back and seal it with some wood putty stuff in there, stick some stuff in there and put some wood putty so that when we paint it the whitish color, whitewash it is what we want to do. We don't want it to be painted, but we're going to whitewash the wood just to brighten it up. It's very bright in here. And so there's already, when we bought the little cabin, there was already like a room here that was kind of cut out into, I think, what was supposed to be a bathroom or something, which we will not have here. And then it has a whole nother room in the back where we just got storage stuff. But the whole house is very nice size. I added windows back here. There were no windows, and I put in a big window and a small window. So you could put a little window unit there and have a big window in case there's something you can get out from back here. If there's ever a fire or anything, there were beams holding this whole thing up all the way across. However, we did take all of those beams out because it was like so close. The ceiling was down this low, and so we decided to take those out. And what we did was we went through the top and we put in braces all the way down the entire top of the building, as you can see in the point up there, to knock off some of that as well so that we can heat and cool it the way we need to. It stays very cool back here under all these trees because it's always in the shade. And this door to this bathroom was on this side, but I thought if I did a little stovetop burner or something in here for my classes just to teach that, that I would need more space in this little area between this and the back room. And so I moved the door all the way to the right because I figured that's more accessible and keeps, things out of the way. I'll just walk through a spider web. So this is like a little room that will either be my little soap room where I display all my soaps and things like that, or something. I don't know what I'm going to do with it exactly yet. But this is the tiny house slash farm shop house or whatever that we are working on. And I've got to get out here in the next week or so and start working on putting all of this wood, cutting it, and get this back wall finished. And we're going to put cabinets over here. So I'm not sure I want to waste all of my really good planed wood on something like that's going to be behind something anyway. So we may just put some paneling up of some sort behind the cabinets and stuff because it's not going to matter if it's behind there. And we got to get these pieces of OSB out of here. Those were all in the ceiling over there. And so, yeah, hopefully over the next few months, you will see some updates on how it's going. I think this space would be really great for the farm classes and being able to set it up to where I can actually demonstrate and have people, to the side as well as just a place to have my little farm shop and place all my lotions and things out here, which would be a lot easier access than my back porch right now where it currently is. So in case you're new to that, we can walk over and see the farm shop so you can see how far. Hey Willow. Hey Boomer. Hey Mav. We're gonna walk through this back part between the house and the tiny house, watching for briars because I have my sandals on, my flip flops or whatever, my slides. I don't even know what these things are called. So right now you have to come in toward my house to get into the farm shop. So you come on my back porch and walk down to the second door. And this is Cowbell Farm Shop as of right now. This was my hair salon for a really long time. So as you come inside, we have a whole section dedicated to my daughter Sky's plushies. And she is making so many more now. It's not just the chickens. She's got so much to offer that she will have at Petals from the Past and on the 20th. Then we have our whole little farm shop right now, which is a tiny little space. More of Sky's plushies. We have a few more bracelets that Sky made. And then we have some soaps displayed here. We have all of our herbal teas. And then we have some more just random things. We have salves, and these are all educational pamphlets, chapsticks, the reusable paper towels, which I will have some of those available as well. I've got to sew up some more of those. This is the only amount of soap that I have left right now, and I'm in the process of getting more on the shelves. The pepper sauce that I made not too long ago, some relish, and some glazes. This is the stuff. This is the tallow balm. So the tallow balm is very thick and very luxurious and just healing in all sorts of ways. I'm going to break it down and tell again. It's been a year or so since I've actually made a video on all the benefits of tallow, but I'm sure that like most of y'all have been doing research on this. And so I offer it in only 3 cents because I use essential oils and I like a stronger covering scent for beef because otherwise that way you don't smell bad or it doesn't smell like beef because even the most purified to me still has an underlining beef smell at some points if it's not correctly scented. So I have a lavender, which is good for eczema and psoriasis and any kind of, well, it's good for anything, but the lavender works really good also as a diaper rash for children. It's so gentle and safe, and for burns and things like that. I have a pine wood, which is pine needles and sandalwood mixed together, which is a very earthy, good smell that's, pine needles and sandalwood. It just is perfect. And then I have a citrus, which is a lemon and an orange blend together because a lot of people love citrus. Citrus is actually my favorite one. That's the one I use on my face and everything like that because I just love lemon and I like the way lemon smells and everything else that it does. I don't know why I'm out of breath from walking, over there and back. Maybe because I'm talking at the same time. I still have magnesium spray and cooling oils. So we have our little shelves here. I am almost out of coffee cups, and my girl's in a place in her life right now where she cannot make me anymore right now, but hopefully next year we will be able to put these back out. I have tooth powders and tinctures, and then here is our tallow lotion, which comes in a whole variety of scents. We have lavender, and we have a citronella, which is keeps bugs off of you and moisturizes you at the same time. I also make a citronella spray, but I love the lotion. We have peppermint, orange blossom, dreamsicle, vanilla lavender, sandalwood, pine wood, vanilla wood, and vanilla. And so these are wonderful scents that I have right now. I have not added any more. Actually, that's a lie. I've added 2 more. I have a rose, geranium rose, which is for all the people that love the smell of rose and geranium. I made this just for you. And then I have a grapefruit, which is in the citrusy family, which is amazing for like just feeling energetic and everything else. I love the lavender for at night. I love the lavender and the orange blossom for children because it's just, I mean, it calms them down as well. The smell, stress relief, all that. You got all the benefits because these are just essential oils. I use no fragrances. Here's some more Sky's little plushies. I still make my own washing cleaning powders, and they come in about 3 or 4 different scents. You can actually order a scent, and I will custom make that for you, just as well as I make custom blends on the teas and things like that. And then we have our refrigerator section, and we have eggs and kombucha, and we have mullein, and we have elderberry for sale in the refrigerator section. So that's how it's going. This is the space that I currently have. So I know that that would make a fantastic move as far as the farm shop, but we're just going to see how it goes. This works for now, but I'm hoping to be able to expand in the future and really have just the ability to be able to teach and to have room to house people when they come this direction. And I did forget that we have chapstick available as well. And we're adding new products. We have the Cowlick Wax Stick, which is new. That will be made in the next couple weeks. And I have some eyelash serum, which is a castor oil based eyelash serum. You can use it on your eyelashes. You can use it on your brows just for the good benefit of castor oil and that type of thing. So we got some new stuff coming up, and there will probably be more than that. It's just right now that's what I have and is on my mind that I can even think about. I also still carry these bowl covers and the mason jar covers that are reversible, and those are great for making breads, sourdoughs, just covering your food in general to keep bugs off of it or whatever. And so yeah, that's what we're dealing with right now, and I hope to in the future be able to have an expanded shop at some point. And we do sell by order. If you order online, you can email at cowbellfarmwellness@gmail.com to order any of our products. There is also a product list on the Facebook page, Cowbell Farm, pinned at the top, and on Instagram on Cowbell Farm Wellness. There is both of those sites have a pinned list at the top. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for hanging out and have a blessed day. I just walked in the house to find this. Half pint. Why are you eating dog food? Let's put this up while she's over here. Hello, Missy. How did you get in the house? I know you got. Can you please not? She has learned to come in the doggy door. So she comes in. I'm going to need you to go outside, please. I'm going to go outside and see if she'll come out. Come on, Frankie. 1.5 pint. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Goodness. Well, there comes Frankie. And there comes Sacrifice. What on earth? Ugh, I left the gate open. And that's what happens when I leave the back gate open. Lady.